Hello and welcome to Sky Bet League One predictions for this weekend's matches. We have some big ones this weekend: Stockport Charlton at 12:30, Birmingham Lincoln, Burton Bolton, and Wrexham Rotherham. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So we start at 12:30, where Crawley take on Reading. Crawley on really poor form, 3 losses on the bounce, 82 goals scored in those 3 games. Reading, defensively sound, absolutely brilliant at the back, drawing 0-0s with Exeter and Birmingham, but then beating Reading in that time as well. Beating Rotherham, also drawing with Shrewsbury. They seem to do well against the top sides and then struggling against the bottom ones. Crawley are down and out pretty much under Rob Elliott, aren't they? I mean, who have they got out? I mean, there's no injuries by the looks of it, but they need injuries. I think they're still going to go up or down. Nonetheless, prediction on this one, I'm going to go 1-0 Reading, just because they struggle against the bottom sides, and Crawley 0, Reading 1, just because I think Reading are a decent side and they'll get the result here and keep that playoff push alive until the end of the season. So yeah, Reading will win this 1-0. Now a big one at Edgeley Park, where Stockport County take on Charlton Athletic. This is on Sky Sports Plus. If you did fancy watching it, I would recommend it. I think this would be a cracking game of football. Nathan Jones' side coming into this on 3-1 on the trot against Exeter, Leyton Orient and Barnsley in midweek. Their only loss coming to Birmingham away, so yeah, they're in good form, Charlton, and Stockport looking to bounce back after the midweek anger against Northampton, you would say, where they probably should have won that football match, but they just couldn't quite get over the line. A win for either side definitely propels their playoffs spots. Would you say it gets Stockport into a top 2 fight? Possibly. Prediction on this one, I'm going to go 2-1 Stockport. I think their home form will carry them through this one. They always seem to start poorly and then just gradually grow into games. So yeah, I can see Charlton scoring and Stockport coming back and winning this 2-1. Next, we head to Oakwell in what was a championship relegation battle just a few seasons ago, is now a League One mid-table fixture, if you could say that. Barnsley losing to Charlton last time out. I think their hopes of the playoffs are starting to diminish by the second. Blackpool, yeah, just mid-table. They won't care where they are in this league. This season, anyway, they'll be fine. They're not going up or down. Their focus will be next season under Steve Bruce. And yeah, Barnsley still 6 points off the playoffs. Huddersfield are on the bubble. They could get really pushed out by Bolton, which I think could see happening. Bruce loves a draw. These two sides will probably have a draw. So prediction, I'm going to go 0-0. I just think it'd be a bit dull, this one. And Darrell Clark's side aren't exactly the greatest, and Blackpool and Steve Bruce aren't exactly the most exciting team to watch in this division. So yeah, Barnsley 0, Blackpool 0. We now head to St Andrews, where Birmingham take on Lincoln City. Birmingham City losing last time out, didn't we? And against Bolton, so we'll be looking to go back to winning ways here. But as you say, we can always go back and win games when we always lose, if you know what I mean, where like Shrewsbury, for example, bounced back brilliantly. Same with Charlton, bounced back brilliantly for a few games before going on that run with Northampton, Mansfield and Shrewsbury earlier on in the season. Lincoln, inconsistent, losing to Burton, but then could smash Crawley. They are very high scoring, apart from that loss to Burton, but I can't see them scoring here. St Andrews rocking, as always. The rendition of Keep Right On before kickoff is absolutely one of the best in the country, for sure. For prediction, I'm going to 2-0 Blues. Just because I think home form was very good this season, and Leonard's back, Stansfield's back, and Birmingham will win this 2-0. Now it's an out of form Huddersfield, only winning 2 in their last 5, taking on a Bristol Rovers side that are slipping into that relegation zone, aren't they? And I could see them definitely going down. As I've said these past few weeks, they will drop in. I'm pretty certain of that happening. Huddersfield losing to Wrexham last time out, bit of a narrow loss. Looking at that goal, I'm not sure how Stephen Fletcher wasn't offside, but yeah, Wrexham, the forever lucky boys in this league, but fair play to them. They're getting the results, and that's all they need to do, and get into the top two and probably overtake Wickham. Maybe Bolton could do that as well with their late surge. Bristol Rovers, however, only beating Burton in their last 5 matches, but that doesn't really matter because Burton's form's been excellent since then. Losing to Rotherham at home, you've got to be winning them types of games if you want to stay in this division. Michael Duffy under pressure if they lose this, I think, but I don't think they're going to. I'm going to go Huddersfield 2-1. I think Huddersfield will narrowly get the win over Bristol Rovers here. And yeah, Bristol Rovers will be flirting with relegation, as they have been all season, but more now. Next is the most informed relegation team out of the lot, and that is Burton Albion as they host Bolton at home. This should be an absolute belter of a game. You still expect Bolton to come through under Steven Schumacher, but with the injuries they've got, could they though? They've still got McAtee, who's brilliant. He was brilliant on Tuesday night against us, and so was Collins as well. Burton, well, do they have any firepower? Gary Bowyer knows what to do with a team that doesn't have a lot of firepower. Mason Bennett up front, ex-Derby, very good for this level, very good goal scorer for this level. Yeah, I think Gary Bowyer have them well drilled for this one, but I can't see them getting anything. But prediction on this one, I'm going to go Burton 0, Bolton 2, I think, just because I think Schumacher's side are in real good form. They'll get in the playoffs comfortably. They're starting to play football, and it's weird. We go back to that Ian Everett phrase: the players are only playing, even blaming the players, and now look what's happening. It just shows you it was the manager who lost the dressing room completely. So Bolton will win this 2-0 in my opinion. Simple, safe, sound. Next, we go to St James's Park, where Exeter City entertained Shrewsbury. Is it really an entertaining game? Absolutely not, in my opinion. Both teams doing absolutely terribly. Exeter again a win against Cambridge. That's the only win for both sides in the last 5. Exeter putting up a good fight against Forest in the FA Cup recently. Shrewsbury can't score to save their last 2 against Bolton, 1 against Peterborough, 3 in their last 5. They cannot score for fun. For prediction on this one, I really don't know because Exeter are in dreadful form. Shrewsbury, you feel, have got to win this to keep their hopes alive in this division. Prediction, I'm going to go 0-0. I think it'd be dull. I think it'd be basic. It'd be crap. Both these sides are on terrible form. Exeter might sneak it, but I'm going to go Exeter 0, Shrewsbury 0. Next is Leyton Orient taking on Northampton. Leyton Orient lost 4 on the bounce, losing to Bolton, Birmingham, Charlton, and Rotherham. Northampton drew their last 2 1-1 against Exeter and Stockport County. Grabbing a Bristol Rovers win in there as well. Leyton Orient will be lucky to win this one just to keep their slim playoff chances alive. I think that Man City game took everything out of them by the looks of it and might have just wrecked their season. You never know. Generally could see anything happening here. Northampton drew their last 2 1-1, so could definitely see them getting a point here. Northampton, they've got Fosu Roberts. I think he's still injured. I'm not sure what happened to Tyler Roberts. I think Leyton Orient just have enough firepower. Don Lee and Kelman up front. So yeah, I think Leyton Orient will win this one 2-0 and beat Northampton comfortably and put Northampton a bit more relegation danger. To the Western Home Stadium we go as Peterborough take on Wycombe Wanderers here. Peterborough looking for a win under Darren Ferguson. They're on pretty good form. They've been to Wembley, they've beaten Huddersfield, they've beaten Shrewsbury, they drew Blackpool in the week. Wycombe, however, beating Burton after losing to Birmingham. Good response to Birmingham's loss in the week. If Poku's back for Peterborough, I could genuinely see them winning this one, but if he's not, I think Wycombe win it or get a draw. There's a draw in this one. Darren Ferguson's side definitely be looking for a win at home under the stands at Western Homes in Peterborough. Prediction: I'm gonna go 1-1. Safe bet. Don't think Wickham are going to start to drop off. Could see Bolton getting in there as well as Wrexham. So yeah, Wickham to draw against Peterborough 1-1 with Peterborough's good form. Stevenage take on Nigel Clough's Mansfield at the Lamex on Saturday at 3 o'clock. Stevenage beating Cambridge in the week. They'll be very happy with that result. Yeah, they'll be looking good for this one, Stevenage. I think they'll fancy the chances, although Mansfield seem to create and get absolutely nothing. They need Lee Gregory back fast and firing. This one's going to be a tough one, I think, for both sides. I could see Mansfield getting something, but I could see Stevenage fight back. You know what? Alex Ravel, I know they're a stern side. I know they're resilient and they're good defensively. But I am going to go a 2-2 draw just because I think Mansfield, yes, they haven't been scored, but the chances they've been creating in the last few games has been immense. So I am going to go for a 2-2 here. I could see it as well. And yeah, Stevenage will probably throw the lead away a couple of times and Mansfield will peg them back. So yeah, I'm going Stevenage 2, Mansfield 2. We go to what will be an empty DW Stadium as Wigan take on Cambridge. Cambridge with that little resurgent beat Stockport and Crawley, the two promoted sides from League 2 last season. Wigan drawing at Mansfield 0-0. They are really the imposters of the 0-0s at Wigan this season. So are Blackpool, to be fair. But Sean Maloney gone. Where are they going to go next? Wigan, I could generally really don't know. They need to get a good manager that needs to propel them. Sean Maloney, you would have kept them up. That would have been fine. But if Wigan are looking to try and build, then they need a better manager than Sean Maloney at the end of the day. Cambridge, I mean, didn't create a lot against Stevenage, but that's down to Stevenage's good defence. Will they create anything here? I'm going to go 1-0 Wigan. I think they'll narrowly get the result. And yeah, they'll, without a manager still at the moment, are Wigan, I think. So yeah, Wigan win this by 1-0, and Cambridge relegation hopes are looming. Final game where Wrexham take on Rotherham at the Racecourse. Well, Wrexham been on decent form, however, beating Huddersfield on Tuesday night, looking to win this one. Rotherham United in all sorts of bother, they really are. I mean, they have had back-to-back wins under Steve Evans, but they would have been hoping a lot more coming into this season anyway, looking for promotion probably. But yeah, Wrexham will chase down the top two if they can win this one. I think they'll overtake Wickham this weekend. I really do with the win. I think they'll win this quite comfortably this tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to go for a prediction. I know Steve Evans and Rotherham hit back-to-back wins recently, but I'm going to go 2-1 Wrexham. I think they'll have enough and they'll plug through on this one to get the job done. And more misery on Steve Evans and Rotherham United. So 2-1 to Wrexham on this one. Thank you very much for watching League One Predictions. We will be back probably Sunday for the review show, which will include Championship and League One together, and then we'll do a separate one for Premier League probably on Monday, and then Championship Predictions on Tuesday. So it's an action-packed week on the channel coming up. So please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and share with anybody you know that will like the channel. So yeah, thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you all on the next one.